Hello. I think. There we go. It was a little slow to load there. How are you guys doing? Hello and welcome. This is. I didn't get fully set up here. Hold up. Music's a little louder than I want, for me at least. 83% of you said no, that you don't think this is clickbait. And it's not technically. It's not at all actually. There is no trimming or soldering required. But this is the drop-in kit with AV out, so we're gonna solder because it would be pointless to not solder if you know it's a TV out kit. Anyways, we also have to we're gonna have to clean this one up a little bit because I realized like moments ago that I didn't have any clean Game Boy Advances ready since I kind of used one for the video that's hopefully gonna come out on Friday. We'll see about that too, but we'll talk about that later. Putting all this stuff off to the side, let's show off what we got, because we got something interesting going on. I think it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna flip over to this, and we've got, as per usual, these two guys. We still have two of everything except for an advance, which this will be our second advance in the lineup, so everything will have at least two models available. But we actually have a third SP available now. This is what I like to call the clear Oreo, because it's got a clear black on the top and bottom, and it's got the like regular clear in the middle, the basic clear. Everybody always calls it clear white. I don't think it's a clear white. I guess if it has to have a color, it's gonna be white. Plain clear. That's what I was describing it as before. Anyways, but this was a mod that went to a customer and it came back because it was faulty. The SP motherboard was just not right for some reason. It also has the clear battery cover, the plain clear battery cover. But I worked on it, and until I broke this piece on the clear black shell, and then I worked on it in the plain clear shell until I broke something around here, around the charge port. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna combine these two shells and make a new half and half shell, and I think it looks pretty freaking cool. So it is up now on the website if you want it. The link in the description will take you to the regular advanced page, but I have faith in you to find the SP page if you're wanting this guy. But this is also a TV out mod too. So now there's that long explanation for that. Sorry I haven't read any chat yet, but we'll get through my my spiel here. Here's the other advance that we have available still. I have not fixed the other one that broke a couple streams ago. Another thing that broke. Everything always breaks on this channel for some reason. I love it. We still got these two guys right here, and these two pockets right here, and of course we have those four DMGs still up for sale. So there you go. That's what we have for sale. And I'm going to say hi to everybody in chat, and then we'll get started. How's that sound? Sounds great. Awesome. I can't ever hear you guys other than read your chat, so I'm going to talk for you. MN Sweet is in here. We got Jovi, DJ Ames in the building, Tristan, DC, Erwin, Oscar, and I think those are all of the names. That is a double stuffed Oreo. But let's see. Thank you, Dad, for the light pipe. There actually is a light pipe on this one. Okay. I'm just reading chat to make sure we don't have... I didn't see anything that I should be reading about. There's no sound? Don't do me like that. I did get scared for a second there. Also, I like how when I lean forward enough, you can see my nose. Okay. The TV out mod, I think I only raised it like a couple more bucks than the regular ones. A couple more by like probably 15, I think. 15 or 20. I don't know. I did the math on it, and I like the math. The math looked good to me. So, alright. Let's tear this thing down. But yeah, I didn't have this one pre-prepared. We're going to be cleaning a bunch of these up on Wednesday's stream, so I can be more prepared for the future. But we'll have to clean this one up today. I just went until I found one that all the buttons checked out good, and it at least turned on, because the first 4 that I checked did not turn on. Or if they did, the game either didn't read or yeah, really it was just either the game didn't read or it didn't turn on. So we'll have our work cut out for us on Wednesday. First time catching the stream. Nice to officially meet you, Jake. Nice to officially meet you. I don't know if you do handshakes where you live. I feel like, are handshakes like an American thing? I don't know. I haven't left the country, so I don't... Everything I know about other countries is from school or YouTube. Hello, Josh. Thank you for subscribing. Remy, how you doing? No speed run. I gotta learn how to do this mod first, which I should probably pull up the instructions on how to do this mod. But we gotta clean this stuff up first. And actually, while this is all locked into place here, I'll clean this back half and then we'll clean the power switch. The screen is already burnt, but either way, I don't think it matters if water really liquid gets in these screens because there's no backlight. I don't think it matters that much. Obviously, it matters to an extent. Also, I keep forgetting about it, but I need to get more canned air. I keep needing it more and more often. I don't have any. I ran out. My mom got me this like 8-pack of canned air a long time ago, and I finally ran out of it. Okay. This gold shell has seen a lot better days. I do not have a passport. I have never had a reason to have one. Other than to have another form of identification, I guess. But the only form of identification I have is my driver's license, and I guess my birth certificate counts. It's not really up to date, though. I mean, my birthday doesn't change. So. Yeah, I guess you don't want to have liquid in the screen. Because like an onion, it does have layers. You are correct, DC. Okay. One thing I don't like about this power switch is that there's a resistor right next to there. And so you don't want to hold the iron there too long, so you don't want to mess up that resistor. Done that before. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little dab on each of those, especially over here, because I don't want to bridge that resistor. Tweezers. There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, nice and dirty. You can't even see any shine in that one. So we'll do that. Whoa! Through my toothbrush. A little more shine there. Yeah, it's still just easier to use the fiberglass pen. I don't know why, but it just works so much better. Beautiful. I guess you can't really see the shine there either. There it is. Oh yeah, and the metal piece on the plastic part of the switch. It's gonna. You can't even see the shiny at all because it is just straight dirt. This is supposed to be like a silver or a gold color. Can't even pick it up off my hand. And it's just straight black. Dang it, no. Good as new. I did get them all from Toys R Us. I've been stockpiling these since 1998. These didn't even come out in 1998, and I wasn't alive then either. I get them in Japanese lots. That is as much as I say. Because I'd like to stay in business. Okay. Okay, that's just the light shining on it. I thought I bridged the resistor for a second. We're good. There's a little bit of extra solder on it, but we're good. Cool. And that moves freely now. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's all the way down. Now we can move on and clean the front part, and then we can finally learn how to actually do this new kit. Alright, pull those tabs up so we can just pull that out. It's a 32 pin, my favorite. And put that there for now, right behind my face. Screens are like ogres. Ogres have layers. Gotta check the clickiness of those buttons. Someone's been in here. There's some leftover flux. Someone's been in here. Well, that's a little too zoomed out. Wait a minute. Hold the freaking phone. I thought that was a little too zoomed out. That's more like it. Now we're in 4K. Not really. I don't think it enhances the visual quality at all for you guys, but it makes it so I can zoom in even further without a loss of quality. Because there's a I think it's 1.6x zoom crop really on it, and then it's 4K. I don't know why that is. I don't know if there's any camera nerds in here who can tell me, but because you'd think you wouldn't want to crop it in for a higher resolution. That to me would make no sense, but again, I don't know. But yeah, I always set it to 4K on the streams. That way, when I do want to zoom in and show you something, I can do it to this extent, and my whole stand is weeble wobbled there. But this is with the 4K crop. But if I had it set to 1080, then this is how zoomed in it would be. Not a huge difference, but substantial enough. And then the most I ever zoom out is that. So I'm not too zoomed out. Anyways, I think we're all good over here. A little duster on that here. We'll clean up in there. There's my canned air. That could be factory flux. I have never seen factory flux around this. Like I guess it could be like if it was returned and needed. I don't know. If it was fixed from Nintendo, I could see that. But anyways, let's want to pull up the listing on RetroGameRepairShop.com. You can find a link to Retro Game Repair Shop, so you can use code Jake at checkout if you'd like. Save some bucks, save some euros, other currency. Oh, I was on AliExpress last night because I was editing and I needed to get a screenshot of the listing for one of the products, and for some reason, what is it? Yeah, okay. So I was just going to the product listing, and AliExpress, for some reason, was just like, we're gonna put all the prices in Sri Lankan Sri Lankan rupees, and I was just laughing so hard because I don't know why it would ever be in the Sri Lankan rupee. Am I in the right spot? Sorry, I got distracted there, but I just thought that was hilarious. And then I had to figure out how to swap it back to the US dollar, but you can think of a good reason why. Well, it wasn't like I've had it come up in Canadian, I've had it come up in euros, I've had it come up in okay, DC. I thought you were gonna give me a good reason for me. Anywho, let's open this up. I really enjoy these little funny playing things, which this is not a funny playing kit as far as I'm aware. But that's alright. Warning, test before installation. we're gonna. Also, I'm very glad that this comes with a lens because I don't have any lenses for a drop-in kit. But that was payback for earlier crimes. What, making good jokes that you fall for? Okay, and just to reiterate for the folks at home that are just now tuning in, this is still a solderless kit. I know you're seeing the wires and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a solderless kit, but this is the TV out version, and we're gonna be taking advantage of that since we have it. So everything should be the same steps minus the soldering. So if you're following along at home, just do what I'm doing, if I'm doing it right. and just don't solder when we get to that point. And if I do like this kit, we will make a full tutorial on it later down the line. Sound good? Sounds good. I don't know what this little piece is for. Is this for insulation? Insulation, or is this the I think this is the thing that sticks it down. I don't know. Let's read the instructions. I'm gonna show it to everybody here. So that's the first step. Yep, first step. Apply the insulation film. Okay. I think this is it. At first I thought it said insulting film. And I was offended. That is not as precise as I was hoping it would be. But the insulting film is not long enough to completely fill it, so hopefully, let's look here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, this doesn't need to be covered because the board will not reach that part. Alright. Step number 2. Wait. Okay. Step number 2. Peel the white side of the double-sided tape off. That didn't work very well. This is like a very spongy foam. Let's get out our shell. Okay. And the reason why we're doing this kit is because these are the Cloud Game Store shells, and these are not meant for... Can't think of what I was going to say. These aren't trimmed. These are like pretty much one-to-one of the original shell as far as I know. But oh shoot, you're right. Well, okay, I was following along because I didn't know. Okay, you do not need to power this display. Okay, that's really what I was going to the steps for, and then I forgot. So I wanted to know if I needed to do any powering. Powering of the display. So we're gonna not do it that way. We'll do it this way. Okay, and that's nice. The little chips here are already covered in Kapton tape, so I don't have to do that myself. I wish all the ribbon cables came like that. Okay. Guess we can. I don't really need to do that actually. Okay. This is the 32 pin. So we'll flip this open. Is it this side? Nope. This side. And then I think I've got this. One of these is in the wrong way. Yep. That's alright. We'll flip it over in a second. Like that. And then we're going to use the... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. I guess we'll do that now. Favorite part of the Cloud Game Store one. You have to, you have to take this out. There aren't any physical hardware mods for the 3DS that I'm aware of. So I will just say that I recommend the software mod if you want to do that. If you want to homebrew it. I really don't know what it's called. I don't know enough about software mods. I suck at them. I'm working on a project with Natalie that requires me to know how to code, which I do not know how to code. And I feel like an absolute boomer trying to figure it out. So it's safe to say that that project won't see the light of day for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Billy Blades.
Just when I was about to do my first GBA mod. Thanks, Dr. Green Thumb.
If that's a reference, I apologize that I don't understand it. But thank you very much. Billy Blades. I don't think I've ever seen your name in here. I very much appreciate the $11.19. I wonder, are you from a country that is not the US? Or is 11.19 your favorite number? Because I feel like it's just converting it to that from whatever monies you put in. But thank you. Everything works. Make sure all the corners are good. Yeah, everything works. Cool. Okay. Now that we got that all tested, I think I'll just unplug it from this. And then we can leave that wire plugged in. Maybe. I don't know. I might change my mind. Okay. Now we can continue on with the process. And actually, since... actually... I'd imagine, since we're going to be soldering L, R, and select, that the touch sensors aren't going to be needed. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those, because no one likes the touch pads. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not following instructions at all. We're going off script now. We'll resume later. So I want to get this soldering done. Yeah. That sounds like a Canadian 15. Makes sense. Is the Canadian dollar that bad? Hello, Dominic. Oh, I could see Australian. Imagine if you knew someone who knew how to code. Okay, DC, it would be like a walk in the park for you. But, you know, I'll just say it now. I was going to save it for the video because it's funny. But not everybody's going to. This is a stream exclusive here for you 37 folks in here. And the rest of you who watch it on the VODs channel later. But... Ow, son of a gun. Sometimes solder just pops. And it hits you in the fingers and it's annoying. Okay. Whew. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to orient this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And I feel like it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do this one straight. Oh, select too, okay. Select's gonna be straight here. Then we're gonna put a little bit of a bend. Oh, you can't even see that. Well, I'll show you at the end. So a little bit of a bend for ground. And I guess you won't get the story since I'm focused on this. And then AV. Guess we'll just do it to the right again. I don't know. Too many wires on this one. Okay. But this... Okay, my wires just look like a jumbled mess now. It'd be nice if they started including multicolors for wires. But, okay. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. We're going to solder to the test pads for Eleanor. But there's TP. Oh god, that's terrible. Flux time and time to get all this extra solder off of my tip there. God, flux is just so cool. Okay. TP9 and I think it's TP8, right? Okay. Cool. So R goes out to the right. We're gonna do it a little more. Or L goes to the right, my bad. Even though we're doing it in the different way from normal. Oh, I gotta get select out here. Even though we're doing it in a different way from normal, we are still putting the right one to the left and the left one to the right. Because it's still upside down. So keep that in mind. And then we put select over here. There we go. Okay, let's read chat because I haven't looked at it in a while. Billy Blades, you're from Germany. So, the euro? Does Germany have their own currency? I don't know. Again, never left the country. But Canadian and Australian are usually around the same. Interesting. TP8 and TP9, cool, I'm right. What's so special about this kit? I've just never done it before. There's nothing that special. If you're going by those standards, there's nothing special about any of the other kits either, because I've done the other ones a million times too. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it right here. I'm gonna tape down this stuff with some Kapton tape. I know I could do the fancy wire routing underneath the CPU. Well, not anymore because it's soldered down, but I just don't care that much. You know what also works? Kapton tape. No, and I just twisted up my Kapton tape. Okay. Just want to group all of these together. There we go. Now, let's put all the rest of it together now. I feel like this makes a lot more sense. I want to also figure out the best way to do this for video tutorial purposes. I think this is high-speed IDO. I don't know how to say it. It's not branded, so. And it looks like how they usually do their pictures and stuff. Okay, shelf. Oops. That didn't come out as good as it normally does. Can I replace this down? Sort of, not really. We're just gonna... not have tape at the top. Or I guess I will. I'll just push it out of the way because it doesn't want to come off. I don't want any overhang on this. Since it's white, it'll be more noticeable once the screen's all in. So that's why I'm trying to route it away. There we go. Dude, this stuff is insanely sticky. If you place it right, there's gonna be no need to rip the top off. Sorry if that was none of that was on camera. But I just thought you were building and presenting something new. Yeah. No worries. Do you prefer this style of laminated lens? Well, I just now built the laminated one for the first time, the laminated IPS, and I'm doing a video on it that I'm hoping to get out by Friday, but having some issues with it, to be straight up. So I'm figuring out that part of the video, and yeah, we'll come out with that video when I can. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta put the sticks in position. So. It doesn't really matter if I peel these pieces off the sticks. Caitlin bought a custom order. She did not buy a custom order. That's the listing I used to get cheap labels. There's that. In this picture they showed the foam filling the entire frame. It does not. The Cloud Game Store shells could be a little bit different, but I don't think so. Bran. I'm glad you could catch one live. Yeah, this is very hard to put the that bracket piece in there. With the foam being so thick and not filling that space up. Okay. Cool. Oh, and I should mention, if you do happen to be following along later on down the line, and you're like, what the heck, why did you remove the touchpads? Because I don't like them. I did say that earlier, but if you're doing this as the drop-in no solder method, then keep them if you want to adjust brightness and color palettes. And just place them. I think you place them. I mean, you can really place them wherever you want. They show that you can place one up top and one down low. It really doesn't matter where you place them. Place them wherever you will remember they are. So, okay. Now let's put the buttons and stuff in. For learning a new kit, this is going surprisingly fast. B and A. Rux, shouting out the Discord. Whoa. If you want to join the Discord, it is available now. Fair warning, I don't go on Discord very often. So you probably won't really see me in there, but if you want better notifications for streams and videos and all that stuff, then I would highly recommend joining the Discord. If you want to just hang out and meet new people or talk with other fans of the channel, I don't know why I'm putting these in yet, then do that. I am realizing once again that Cloud Game Store doesn't include screws or anything like that, and I have to take the light pipe out myself. Oh, and this piece, gosh darn it. Well, Okay. Then the two side pieces and power switch. Alright, now let's fold this over finally. Wait, is there any more that I need to do? Is there a... It doesn't say it in the instructions, but there is a second thing for covering things up. And supposedly securing it, but it does not really grip onto anything, so... Okay, I guess it kind of did. So yeah. Don't forget to put that second piece of insulating film, not foam, it's not foam. Yeah, I held down for a second. Okay, then we can fold this over. And install that. I forgot. I done one laminated IPS kit, and I've already forgotten that I need to install the screen lens. Okay. Putting that in there. Just screwing it in. You're not missing anything. Okay, now we can put the screen lens on. It never tells me when to put the screen lens on. But executive decision, I'm doing it now. Don't have any canned air, so just doing it like this. Cool. Yeah. No matter what, you see the foam. So unfortunate that they chose white foam. But oh, it's gonna be covered when it's gonna be. How do you? I want to do the. Let me do the freaking peel. There we go. It's covered by the edges of the screen lens a bit. There we go. Alright, let's finish this puppy up. Do you have trouble with the screens being too far up and right? I hope not. Follow the instructions. I'm doing it as the instructions say, so I guess we'll see in a minute. Okay. This one is AV, which should be pin 3. For some reason they say, wait. Yeah, for some reason on the instructions they say do AV and ground first, then select, then L and R. That's very odd to me, but okay. AV is pin 3, yes, cool. I didn't press the thing. I'm also gonna get, I feel like I just got a metal splinter. Which is no bueno. Okay. Then this one's ground. Can I start it? I'm trying not to burn this part of the wire with my iron. There we go. That's one thing you do have to be careful of, is making sure these wires, or this part of the wire, doesn't go up into the other part of your hot soldering iron and get all melted. It's happened to me once before. I got something poking me in my finger. It's not feeling good. Okay. Now we should be able to just button this up. It's kind of irrelevant since you're not soldering while there's power going through it. I'm confused as to why you're saying this. I have missed you terribly too, Scott. Happy New Year. For what I was doing, you distracted me with your beautiful comment, Scott. How have you been? The buttons are the same red. Oh, like all the plastic pieces are the same red, and the membranes are very close. The membrane is just a little bit more saturated, I'd say, but when we look at it in a second, I'll talk about it. But it's like, it's not far off to the point of making it look bad. I took my time figuring out the color scheme yesterday. You can ask my papa. Actually, he picked out the colors. I asked him what shell I should do and what color buttons I should do. I'm gonna tape these down. Or can I just shove this in here more? Not really. Not a ton of room to do that. Kapton tape's over here. Oh, I don't need to solder ground first. No, I do not. No, I do not. I mean, really, you should just be soldering with no power going to it all the time. Okay. Now we can put the metal shielding in. We gotta take it off. Well, earthquake. Take it off of this one to switch heads. I'll clean this off a little bit because there's quite a bit of dust. There's quite a bit of dust on it. Couldn't get the freaking paper towel out. Feel weak. 1 minute I'm breaking screw posts, the next I can't get a paper towel out. Okay. Now I was about to put it back down in the same cell. There we go. And that's already installed. Cool. Carefully set that down. Swap back to the other Phillips head so we can put one screw in. And then we can flip back to to the tri-wing so we can put the rest of the 6 in. The Discord group, Rux was awesome enough to help me set it up, and he's been running the show over there. So big round of applause for Rux if you could. And I specifically am requesting the round of applause. I don't know if I was like the only my class that did that, but that was a thing we did in elementary school. But anyways, the Discord group is up if y'all want to join that. And if you're a member, there's a section just for you guys. If you link your YouTube account to your Discord account, you can join the special members section automatically, talk with the other members, and in the future, that's not right. Why is that not wanting to go? Did I do it too tight? There's not much travel. I'm gonna do some investigating real quick. I don't know why the R button is not wanting to cooperate. It presses down just fine, but it's not. I gotta take the freaking Phillips head out too. I don't mind having tri-wing and Phillips heads in this, but why does there have to be a Phillips head on the outside shell? I shouldn't have to swap bits just to pull it back off. Let me just look. I know this is the gross old one, but okay, that one works fine. Try R again with a new R. Ah. Just travel there now. Try it again. I just realized it's probably way too quiet for you guys, but I just realized that song says was it Neil Armstrong thing? One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It still works. It just doesn't have, like, this has a bit of travel to it. This is like instant. So people like that. Huh. I got one more idea. Swapping these metal tabs might have something to do with it. There's a bit more, but it's still pretty instant. And maybe it's about the same. Well, we'll test it out, and if it's a problem, then I'll fix it. If it's not, it's not. You should call your members fans. They're the mod squad. Okay. You heard it? Oh, you heard the... Okay. I was like, what? Did I crack something? Okay. I'm focusing on not breaking any of the screw posts here, so. Okay. Let's test this out. I really, really, really hope that the screen isn't crooked. Got me second guessing myself. Woo! We're good. We are good. I feel like it might show a little bit more if I had a white screen lens, but I don't. I may have LNR backwards, but it's fine. That does not matter. It's not going to actually make the inputs incorrect, but in this case, L is going to raise the brightness and R is going to lower it. That's funny. Okay. Let's test this. Power switch is a little stiff. You thought... So you watched me get it wrong. I was gonna say you didn't say anything, but you probably said something. I'm looking. You said light pipe. Touchpads on transparent shells suck, yeah. At least I did the right test pads. You didn't say, hey Jake, you have them mixed up. Wow. And there's dust in this. Awesome. There's the... But it doesn't matter because we have A and B and R and L. Yeah, it doesn't get stuck. That's good. Start and select right, left, up, and down. But look at that. L. L and R still work as intended. They just do things backwards. Okay. There we go. And I feel like there's something else I was gonna do. Do I have stickers? Oh yeah, I gotta test the TV out portion of this. But do I have stickers? I do. Is this about to be another Scott Cordick purchase? Huh? Am I gonna have to convince you to get this? By the way, if you can't tell, this is one of them like clear shells. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's officially a mirror shell, but it's perfectly see-through. There's no frosting to it at all. Okay. And then we can actually go from the corner. Beautiful. Always go from the sides. Don't go from the middle. If you do it from the middle, you're not going to get it in the bounds. Do it from the side. This tricks you into thinking that it's perfectly centered. It is not. Okay. Guess I'll do another round of Mario Kart. It's right there. Setting up the old AV to HDMI converter. As long as I didn't mix up the ground and AV, then we're good. So, in case you're wondering, plug in the link port, plug in the audio, then you plug this into the TV, or in this case, our AV to HDMI converter. And then we turn everything upside down. I hit the wrong thing. Transform. Transform. Then we hopefully unplug that. And plug this in. There we go. Without messing anything up. I'm gonna take a drink. Let me turn it on. Turn it on. Then, of course, the game's not being read. It's not due to the Game Boy. It's due to the Mario Kart game. There we go. Nope. Oops. And you should be hearing the Hopefully you should be hearing the game right now, right? Yeah? I just pause the music. Okay. So Jake, I found a spider in my house yesterday night. Decided to take it out instead of killing it. Went for a few drinks. He's a nice guy. Turns out he's a web designer. And you're saying that my Chad Kroger joke was a crime against humanity. Oh wait, oops, I hit start. You want to hold select? Pretty sure it's just pressing and holding select. Just kidding. It's not pressing and holding select. There it is. Hold on. I need to show the dog that the screen door is whistling in the wind. That there's no one there. Sorry if the dog ruined your eardrums. Mine ceased to exist because of her. So, okay, let's play the game. And here. Wait, how do I do this? I thought this was... Can you hear the game? Nothing? That's why you can't hear it. Because it was turned down. Hopefully it's not too loud. I feel like it's way too loud. But, okay. Anyways, let's play this game. Should I embarrass myself? Yeah, let's embarrass myself. Okay. By the way, the colors look bad, partially because it's AV from a Game Boy, but also partially because, one, I was gonna say my capture card's not the best. It's not the best, but the colors are pretty fine. And but it's mostly just the AV to HDMI converters, a bunch of crap. So. But it was fine level-wise. Okay, because it the levels are going way higher than I would think would be quiet. I don't know. Oh, I guess wait, no. I guess I'm going random. We'll be Peach. I want to know... I don't want to do a whole circuit. I want to do one race. There we go. It'd be helpful if I knew Japanese. We'll be Yoshi. Because I want to do Bowser's Castle 3. Because that's the one I know. And, oh, it is this. Okay. Is it? Oh, R is to drift. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is really embarrassing. Oh gosh. Oh, and the delay. I forgot about the delay. Oh, see, there's a massive amount of delay on my my capture card. And move! by massive amount of delay, I mean it is, holy crap, it's like a full second. Oh god, trying to predict this. This is bad. Reverse. I can't turn in reverse? Is it beeping at me because is it beeping at me because I'm in last? God, I suck. Anyways, this is a I just suck at Mario Kart, but also there's a massive amount of delay, I swear. How's Paris Miminette? Oh, there's a person in there. I was like, I thought you were asking me a question. I was very confused. All right, not because I got no coins. Okay, I've never really played the GBA Mario Kart, but TV out works. Okay. Okay. Then let's transform this, rotate 180, so no signal upside down. And then, oh gosh. We don't need to hear that. So, that is all. Oh, and by the way, if you want to swap it back, press and hold LR and select. And there we are. The colors are much better. I feel like this doesn't get as bright. Let's see. Just want to make sure that the sound was still good there. Okay, but let's see. This power switch is very stiff. Okay. Yeah, this one gets brighter still. I had to be over top down there, but it's still like, I feel like this is about the brightness level of the funny playing screens. Maybe even a little brighter than those. But, yeah. Still very solid kit, and I do believe I will make a video on this. I think I'll do a video on the non-TV out version. So, yeah. I think I'll just do that instead. But thank you guys for watching. Oh shoot, I should probably do that. List this thing, and then we'll end the stream. Okay. So we'll go to Shopify and products. And then we can duplicate and bracket that. It's not a glow-in-the-dark turquoise. It's not glow-in-the-dark. I don't think it's glow-in-the-dark. Oh, shoot. It's not glow-in-the-dark. Dang it, I did it too far. I don't think there's any sensitive information at this point, but just in case, I'll do it off screen. Also, am now realizing that there is no music in the background anymore because I paused it for the game audio. This is clear, blue, and red. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the reds. Yeah, it's just a slight bit more saturated on start and select, but you really can't tell. It blends very well. If they were right next to each other, then yeah, when you put your finger there, it makes it easier for me to tell because there's another red from the blood in my fingertips. But okay, but yeah, no, it's good. It's a pet peeve of mine when people like put yellow buttons and then they have like a golden orangey kind of start and select. Like, unless you're like purposely trying to do like a red with like a green start and select, which I don't know why you do that, but if you're purposely making them different, then that's fine. But if you're trying to match the colors and they're still off, it bugs me. That's just me. You do you. If that's what you like. Okay. There's a picture of that one. And it is active and up for sale now if you want it. It can be yours. If the price is right. And I said the price, so it's right. Anyways. The Blastoise one. Does this interest you more, Scott? $42 shipped after tax, comes with a game and a GBA video. Anyways, I'm very confused by that statement. But anyways, thank you, DC, for dropping the link in the chat. There's a link in the description. And wow, that took a lot longer than I thought to do today. I think we were doing really good with time. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to go to work. Thank you guys for coming out. And we now officially have at least 2 Game Boys of every model. And by the way, just once more, this one didn't make a video or stream about it, but we've got the clear Oreo SP now. So if you like black and white clear shells, but you're like, I can't choose between which one, it's got both. There you go. Also, it's TV out. So, cool. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a refurbishing stream where we're going to clean up a ton of Game Boy Advances. At least we're going to test a bunch of them because I've got at least 10 to go through. So, I will see you guys then. And thanks for coming out. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Ow. I just poked myself.